Hey guys, and today I've got this 2006 Gemmy Abominable snow monster here. I'm gonna have to repair it. As you can see, it's pretty filthy on the outside of it, and right here I'm gonna have to sew it back together. Now inside of it, I do believe it has a bad gear, so I'm gonna fix that too, but this is what it does. So as you can see, you can hear the motor running in there. The gear's broken completely. So what we're gonna start off by doing is I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna take out these screws real quick. So whenever you're working on one of these, you wanna always keep a magnet nearby. So today I'm just gonna use a speaker here. So just keep that screw there. Screws are out, and we can pull out the bottom of this like so, and there is the inside now. So you can see some of this old yellow glue has came off, so we're just gonna throw that aside. Here is the circuit board. Everything looks pretty good here. No major corrosion, anything like that. So on all these little hamster module kind of things, there's going to be the skin glued around the bottom here. So that's what we're gonna remove first. And as you can see, one of the levers has snapped on the inside. So let's see. This arm is still solid, so it must be this arm because it's moving all over. So that's where the broken piece came off of. So to do this, you just take the fabric, you peel it back, and I'll get to you guys when I have the skin off. Bumble has got a star on him, so we're gonna have to cut the wires so the wires can come out. So we're gonna take the scissors, we're gonna take them right across here. I'm just gonna be able to pull the wire right out. So next we're gonna take, and the star is off. So we'll put this over here somewhere. Okay, so now we can easily pull the arms off without having to worry about anything. I'm also gonna pull the button out of the foot. So that might need replaced eventually, but I don't have any spare buttons at the moment, so I'm just gonna do the where you tap the wires. So I'll get you guys when I have the skin off and in the sink. Got the Bumble Snow Monster right here, as you see. Pretty nasty, so I'm gonna get them all washed up. First, gonna pull that down, plug. Nice. Actually, I'm gonna crack it a little bit because we're gonna get some hot water going in here. Feel so it's hot, nice wet. Still waiting a little bit for the. As you can see, under the arms it's cleaner, because it didn't get too much exposure, but actually it's more filthy. So still warming up. Alright, now it's warm. Nice and warm. So we're gonna let him sit in there for a minute, and then gonna get some laundry detergent right here, and put some of it in there. Mix it around some this way. So mix it around so you can't see the blue anymore. Keep mixing. That's enough water. Move them around a little bit. It's already starting to look cleaner. So just clean them up a little bit. Let them soak for about a few hours, maybe. Get all that grime off of there. Okay, gonna flip them over where this brown spot is back here. Scrub that. All this stuff is already starting to come off a little bit. Now you want to be careful with the button decal, because that may rub off. So just want to be careful with that. Yeah, we're just gonna let them soak for the next few hours. So he's nice and clean. Gonna turn the fan on full throttle here. gonna try. Alright, so we're on to the main mechanism now. So first thing I'm gonna do, peel this fabric off that's restricting the access to the module. Now the lever is snapped here, as you can see, so that's gonna have to be fixed. This side lever is still nice, and let's go ahead and start taking this apart. So there's a screw there, there's two simple screws, and there's one screw that holds the mechanism in place. So I'm going to take these two screws out, and I'll see you guys when I'm done with that. So here's the mechanism. As you can see, the gear is cracked. That little gear is cracked inside of there. So when I turn this, it doesn't spin at all. It just stays there. So that's the problem with all of these things. If you've never repaired one before, the cause for most of these mechanisms not moving is the split gear, because when I turn it on, it just spins. So I'm gonna fix that. So these little hamster mechanisms, you have to take this washer off of the shaft there, and then on the other side right there, and then you take 4 screws out. So I'll get back to you when I have this taken apart. Okay, so the mechanism is apart, and as you can see, the gear still spins. Basically, as you can see, if I'm holding the shaft, the gear is able to spin on it, and I'm not even turning it. So it should just pop right off like that. This one's got an 8 tooth. I've seen these hamster mechanisms have 10 tooths, a couple different gears. This one's got an 8 tooth. It's kind of difficult to see, but you can kind of, yeah, there it is. There's a crack right down the center. I'm gonna be putting a new 8 tooth gear on the shaft, putting it back in, and then the mechanism should work. Now, those little washer thingies that go on the end of these, it takes a while to get them off, so just have patience with it, because eventually you will get them off. So it takes a little while to get it, but you'll get it eventually. And you should also use pliers, like these needle nose pliers, to get them off, and some other tools like a little hook or something, but where it looks like this screwdriver, but it's got a hook instead of a Phillips head. So yeah, that's what you use to get them off. So I was looking closely at this mechanism. Looks like there's a crack in the center of the big gear there. I don't think it's gonna mess up too many things, because since this is such a small item, it's not gonna have as much pressure on it like a life-size would, or a snowflake spinner, or some other kind of tabletop. This thing's not gonna have too much pressure on the gear, so I'm just gonna leave it like that, because it's not gonna affect much. So new gears fit on the shaft really hard, because when the shaft is turning, the gear is gonna be turning as well, so they're gonna go on there really hard. So I got it kind of started there. As you can see, the center of the gear is a little bit darker where the shaft's inside. So just take fingernails like that, and then push. So that went on a little bit too far. So I'm gonna take my pliers under there like that. Tricky sometimes. Ah, man. Yeah, these gears are gonna be real tight. So that's one thing I'm just gonna warn you about. So when I get gear on, I put Vaseline around the shaft. So it's all greased up now. All right, let's try it. Yeah. All right, so the mechanism works. I'm gonna put the screws back in, and then we're going to address this broken lever. First thing I'm gonna do is take the shaft out, and I'm gonna see where it broke. So right there. Alright, now I don't have any super glue with me right now, so I'm going to be using a glue gun. Now this is a problem because we want both arms to go up at different times. Where this one's positioned at the bottom, I'm gonna flip this to where this one is positioned up, like that. So when it moves, they'll both be in different spots, like that. Okay, so that's good to go. Alright guys, so it is time to put this back together, and let's go ahead and put this little protector over top, so, and then hard to do it with one hand. Okay, so that's back on like it should be. Okay, I'm going to put the button and the star and everything back through the skin over there, and then I'll see you guys when this guy is all put back together.
It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas.